Hey everyone, how's it going? Vanessa here with Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. Today I have with us Lorena and Daniel from Lorena Magaña's insurance agency. How are you guys?
We're doing
good.
Very blessed.
Yes, blessed as always. And I want you guys to introduce your company to the community, and we want to let them all know what you guys are doing out there. Now, you're an insurance agency based out of Porterville,
Yes, that's correct.
but you guys service everywhere.
Yes, we do.
Bakersfield,
Yeah.
Fresno.
Yes, originally when we purchased together the insurance agency, we had an office in Visalia. In Visalia, in Bakersfield, and then in Delano.
Wow.
We relocated them because during COVID time or something happens in the office and we need to remove them. But now we're just after COVID we just stuck with Porterville, just one. Because
But we have clients all the way to San Diego.
Yeah, so we can serve all California.
Okay.
Because a lot of our clients, they do move. The majority of our clients are they work in agriculture, so obviously they're migrants, so they're gonna move around. But yeah, so some of them, they commute, so we're able to still service them.
Everywhere. What kind of insurance do you guys do?
Well, we specialize in the auto, but the thing is that we're educators. So since I'm a broker, I work for the customer.
Okay.
So I look for everything that the client could need, because sometimes some of our clients might not be able to qualify to get a driver license.
Okay.
So they have matriculas, some type of Mexican IDs, or they come from another country, And so then we need to find them a company that will insure them, that will accept them, because not every company will accept people.
But there are some that do.
There are some
and
that
you guys
do.
have them in your back pocket.
Yes, we have
There
a
you
lot
go.
of those
You hear
companies. And we have more than
Commercial
one.
insurance, general liability.
Yes, as
You
well.
guys can help everybody.
And we basically help the new
Umbrellas,
person that comes
bonds.
in and does is going to open a company for the first time. So we walk them through the process of what they need to protect themselves from. So we educate them, commercial, a homeowner as well, renters insurance, boats, motorcycle,
Bonds.
So we
Anything
also
that you
do-
need insurance for.
Yeah, also defective title bonds, because sometimes people can buy a vehicle and maybe that the person that sold it to them, the business, went out of business. So now the DMV is asking them for defective title bonds. So we offer bonds as well. So people that want to do workers' comp insurance as well.
So for your business, if you have a business and you need to
Yes.
offer stuff like that to employees, give you a call.
Yes.
Yeah.
Umbrellas.
Yeah, and we also we partner up with a company as individually, because this other company they don't work with businesses, but they do work with individuals. So I'm licensed and contracted through a company for life insurance.
Okay.
So and also they partnered up with a lot of other companies, so we can help clients with legal issues. Alarm system in their home or commercial.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds.
Mortgages.
Defective title loans, or they want to know about
Lawyers.
investments, or they want to do refinance, get loans. So we have a whole bunch of variety of stuff that we can help our insurers.
Okay, so it's not just insurance.
No.
It's so many other services.
It's protection, education, and the great thing is that all of it is for free for our community to educate themselves. So,
Okay, it's really important that people know what they're dealing with and know what's important to have, why you have certain things.
It's better to know before you need it.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And we offer the education in our office, and when we partnered up with that company as well, they educate as well.
I absolutely love that. I love it. So you guys, give them a call if you have insurance needs. If you just started a business, if you're thinking of starting a business and you don't know where to start, give them a call. And you said you guys are out of Porterville right now?
Yes. Yes.
What's a good phone number where they can reach
It
you?
is 559-783-9350. And you can also send us an email, Lorena Magaña Insurance, Lorena Magaña INS @att.net.
Love it. I love it. So how did you guys, We got that out. Now let's get
Yeah.
into you guys.
Yeah.
How did you guys get into insurance?
So one of my brothers, he needed someone to help out with the back office. So I worked as a secretary at a nonprofit, and so I worked in the evenings to help him out. But then I saw the need of having a license because I needed to relieve people that were ill. So then when I sat down in class, I realized that it was not a sales, it's actually an education. So I was actually a teacher. So then I thought like, hey, there's a need for this because there's no schooling for our community to become more aware of how insurance works.
Absolutely.
So I thought like, hey, I've always wanted to be an educator, never knew what thing I wanted to teach. And this was perfect. I could teach from 18-year-olds to, 70-year-olds,
Whoever,
yeah. And so I really liked it, you know. So, and I also, as an educator, I not only learn, but I learn from my clients, you know. So it's not only about teaching, but also learning from them. So I've learned from their experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And we also guide the parents not to buy a new car.
Yes, we tell them
How to help with the kids.
How to help with the kids, because like that, they won't tell me like,
Getting
hey,
brand new cars, $1,500 payment,
yes.
$1,200,
So
$1,000
I tell the
payment.
clients
Just the
before they
payment
look-
and then the insurance on top of it, yeah?
Exactly. So we educate the parents, hey, this is the reason why it's not good to buy them a new car. And so we show them little case scenarios, how they can save more money, because sometimes they think that if they bundle it all their kids on one policy, it's cheaper, but in reality it's not.
Okay.
Especially if you have the newer cars. As a parent, it's a great price for you, but not when you incorporate the young kid. So therefore, we'll give them the two options. Look at it, how that looks, and then compare it with, having them with one of the parents on there to give them the discount, have their own policy. Because once they're 18, they qualify, they can have their own.
And
But
why they need to be on the policy.
why
because
they
that
need
does
to
not
be,
cover.
exactly. It's very important. So many clients think that that by not including their young drivers, the rate's going to be cheaper. But that's the short run. But in the long run, they can run into somebody else that probably is not on that policy either. And there's not going to be no coverage.
Oh,
Because-
two people driving that are not on an insurance policy.
Exactly.
They both crash. Now no one's covered.
No one's covered. So, and it has happened at
Still
least a
has a
handful
car
of times.
payment,
Yep.
and
Yep.
still has to pay.
Yeah.
Everything
If
has
someone
to get paid.
gets hurt,
Yes.
who knows?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've had to be involved with that, and we're really involved with the adjusters and the claims. So we get to know the odds and ends about that. So we can prepare them for something, for the
what to expect and how to protect yourself.
Yeah.
It's not it's not for the sale. It's education.
Yeah, because the if you educate the client, the more they know about their policy, how it works, the happier they are, and the more referrals they'll send
Absolutely.
you. So the money will come, but if you just focus first on educating them and presenting everything to them, let them pick and choose. They're gonna make the best decision. All you have to do is make sure you collect the right information, ask the right questions, and then you pair them with the right company. And they're gonna be able to afford their coverage that they need.
And these people say 15 minutes of quotes. You don't learn nothing there. They don't tell you. They just say sign
The quotes?
and give me the
Yeah,
money.
Insurance quotes?
Like-
Yeah, no,
like
there's
actually-
no type of insurance.
Yeah.
They
What
say
kind of
15
car do you
minutes.
have? What kind of
They just say
mileage to
15
work?
minutes,
That's it.
whatever.
And then look
Just
at this.
sign.
A lot of people can shop online, get their own coverage or whatever. Hey, when did they get a license to be able to know what's on the policy, what a full coverage is composed of? They don't know how
What
it
you're
works.
gonna need.
So, I'd be very careful about shopping online and getting
So
your
it's better
own
to
quote.
take a little bit longer
Yeah.
and knowing what you're going to
Absolutely.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah, do your research. It's
Yeah.
really important that you do your research, ask questions, and understand everything that you're doing. And you
Yeah.
guys are the ones who are going to get that information from.
Yes, definitely. I
I love it.
let the professionals do the professional and learn from the
Yes.
client what they're good at. So
Yeah.
Because we hear a lot of stories.
yes.
What's the
When
worst
things
one?
go
What's the
wrong.
craziest one?
Well, one client told me like, "Hey, I got a great deal online. Look at my quote." And when I looked at it, I was like, "Hey, you have a high deductible. You don't have medical. You don't have no uninsured. Do you know all of this stuff that you're
Yeah.
removing from your policy? Well, the price looked good."
And that's what they do. That's what they
Yes.
do. When you go online and you tell them you need insurance, They give you a thing. It's the cheapest.
Yes.
And it looks good.
Yes.
It makes you say, "Ooh, that's all." And then you go, but you don't have this. You don't have this. You don't have this.
Exactly.
And this. You have to add to it. And then
Yes.
all of a sudden, when you have everything you need, you're paying
They
the
don't
big
find
bucks
out until you
anyways.
rent.
Yes.
When
By
something
then it's a
happens.
little too late now, you know. So, but yeah.
Yes. So make sure that you get a hold of them, you guys. Just a phone call away, and look them up, email, however.
And I also do text. You know, clients sometimes they want to make a payment and they can text me, and so I'll make sure I'll help them out. Have one of the staff help
No
them.
cash money.
Oh yes.
Making it easier.
Well, after COVID, you know, a lot of the banks were closed, so that made it easier for us to have a better accountability on our money, less.
Double receipt.
Yeah, double receipts. You have your bank account that has your receipt, because sometimes you can misplace it or think that you made the payment. And and then the company also has its own receipt, so you have double receipts, you know. And so I've found that there's less problems that way, because what if you have an accident, you know? So definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. So more secure.
Yes, more secure.
More secure, you guys. More secure. If you guys have any type of insurance needs, doesn't matter if it's car, home, commercial, any life insurance, anything like that. You guys are gonna set
identity
them up on
theft,
what they need.
any kind of legal problems. We're able to help you out. You want to refinance your house, get a loan.
That's right. So
because,
much more than
the
just
company we
insurance.
work with, they help you so that you can save. You know, I was hearing the other day about one of those companies that we work with the other company we paired with. Said that they do with Rocket Mortgage. Rocket Mortgage right now, they're doing a lot of announcements that it's 1% down, you know, to be able to afford your house, because Rocket Mortgage is a really good company.
That's one of the ones that you guys have
that
access
company,
to?
the company we work with, they're paired up with them.
1%
you know?
down is really good.
Yeah, especially for people nowadays want to get outside of renting, you know. And
and
nowadays,
chances are, if you can be qualified to rent a home, you can be qualified to buy a home.
Yeah.
If you have enough money to pay rent, you have enough money to pay mortgage, and people like you can help to figure it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I love that. So, anything else you guys want to say to the community? Any words of motivation, inspiration, or just anything that you want to say to them here in this camera?
I would say personally, if you feel that you don't know enough about insurance,
which most of us don't.
Yes, until we have an accident, unfortunately. But, you know, always let your experience, your past experience, be able to push you to want to ask us. You know, that's what we're here for, you know, to learn from each other and get an education about the insurance. So don't wait until you have an accident to ask the questions, because there's no dumb questions.
No.
On the contrary, a question can trigger a conversation in the families, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Looking forward to seeing you guys more and learning all about this, that what you guys do. Get a hold of them when you want something, when you need some insurance needs, some loan stuff, some mortgage questions,
or legal problems.
Legal problems. What is it called when you have the power of attorney? You guys do that?
Well, the thing is that
you guys have
the legal
part, they can do that.
They can do that. It's a buffet of, that my husband says, a buffet of lawyers, the best lawyers in California. So,
nice. You guys, whatever situation you have gotten yourself into, I suggest give them a call and they can point you in the right direction. Yeah.
Yes. They could even help you with establishing your will, you know, a trust.
Very important. Very important, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing all about it. We're gonna go more into detail each week with them. All of these little things that they've mentioned, we're gonna go into detail into each one, so you guys can get to know everything it is that they specialize in and all the help that they can give to you guys. We'll see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.